All right, ready to dive deep.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
This time, we're talking feline mating habits.
Always a fascinating topic.
Yeah, and clearly something you're interested in, too, since you're here with us. So, cats, right. These furry creatures we live with, they have pretty interesting ways of, well, hooking up.
That's putting it mildly.
And we're going to get into all of it. Whether you're a cat person, thinking of getting a cat, or just curious about the animal world, stick around.
Yeah, it's wild.
So how about we start with the tomcats? Male cats.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone knows they grow up pretty fast, right? Like 6 months to a year and
No, they're ready.
ready to go, huh? But here's the thing I always found weird. There's like a peak dating season.
Yeah, absolutely. We're talking generally September to March.
September to March. So specific. Like, why then? What's so special about those months for, cat romance?
Well, like a lot of things in nature, it comes down to evolution. Kittens born in those warmer months, they've got a better shot, more food around, weather's nicer. It just gives them a leg up.
Survival of the fittest, even for kittens. Makes sense.
Right, exactly. And we see that pattern across a lot of species, not just cats. Breeding's time to give the offspring the best chance.
Smart. But, okay, back to the cats themselves. Let's be real. The signs of tomcats, in the mood, not exactly subtle.
You're not wrong.
That whole spraying thing, yikes.
Mhm.
But it's fascinating because it's like this whole secret language they've got going on.
It is, with those pheromones.
Right, pheromones. So they're not just being smelly on purpose. They're actually communicating.
Exactly. It's all about marking territory, letting potential mates know they're available. It's just that to us, it's not the most pleasant smell.
I'd take flowers over that any day. But okay, so the tomcats are making their presence known, but what about the female cats? How do they signal they're, receptive?
Well, similar to the males, they spray too. But it's the vocalizations that are usually the giveaway.
Oh yeah, that yowling. Not exactly subtle either.
Definitely not. Those intense meows and howls, that's all driven by hormones. Big changes happening in their bodies.
I mean, it's more like a scream than a love song, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not very romantic.
It's effective, though. And this is where it gets extra interesting. Cats, unlike a lot of mammals, they're induced ovulators.
Induced ovulators. So, like, they don't release an egg unless...
Unless they mate, yeah, mating is what actually triggers ovulation for them.
No way. That is wild. What's the evolutionary advantage of that?
It's all about timing, again. That way, mating and ovulation are totally synced up, way better chance of fertilization.
Wow. Nature really thought of everything. Okay, then it gets even weirder, right? Because I read they need to mate multiple times for it to even work.
You're right, yeah. For a female cat to ovulate, it usually takes a few matings, 3-4 times, all within a day or so.
Multiple times. Why so many?
This part is really cool, actually. It's likely tied to something called sperm competition. So you've got sperm from multiple males all racing to fertilize the egg.
It's like a microscopic race.
Exactly. And the winner, well, it's got to be the strongest sperm carrying the best genes. So that's what gets passed on.
Wow. Talk about a high-stakes dating game.
Right. It's intense.
So we've got strategic mating seasons, a whole pheromone language, and then this induced ovulation sperm competition thing. It's incredible how much is going on.
Yeah, nature's amazing.
It really is. And it makes you think, with all this going on, how these mating habits shape how cats act, both in the wild and as pets. Something to think about next time your cat rubs up against you or gives you one of those special meows.
Definitely.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. Until next time.
See ya.